Well, hi, everybody. This is Silvio Canto in Dallas, Texas on Saturday, January the 13th, and welcome to our video commentary. Well, what can I tell you? Everybody in the country for the last 72 hours has been talking about what President Trump said or didn't say. We really don't know what he said. There's nothing recorded to my knowledge, and there's even a conflict between some of the people in the room as to what he said or didn't say, or what exactly he meant or didn't mean. So let's just, say for the time being, we don't really know what he said. I will suggest something to President Trump, and I know part of his charm during the campaign was that he would often speak in his mind and not hold back. And I understand that's part of the charm with some people. But when you're the president, it's a little bit more complicated when you speak your mind. You sometimes have to be a little bit more careful, particularly when you have people on the other side and who are basically just looking for every opportunity that you give them to make a big deal out of something. And we saw this with Senator Durbin. Senator Durbin came out and said, "Oh my gosh, what a horrible thing I just heard in the Oval Office." Well, I don't know. A few years ago, Senator Durbin may have heard that President Obama used that same word, to describe what was happening in Libya. I don't remember Senator Durbin getting that angry about it. Senator Durbin was also talking about how horrible chain migration is and how terrible that sounds to, I guess he meant to say, African Americans. Well, back in 2010, on the floor of the U.S. Senate, Senator Durbin wanted to end chain migration. So you get these reactions, just totally over the top, hysterical overreactions to what President Trump said. Again, I don't think it's a good idea to speak poorly of any country or any region. I just think it's a bad idea. We know that many countries around the world are not doing a good job of taking care of their people. We know that many are corrupt. We know that many of them come to the United States for better opportunity. We know that. We know that. But at the same time, it's not a good idea to say it. I think it's obvious that the people in these countries know that. Now, it's okay. I think it's okay for the President of the United States and for the American people to say, look, guys, we cannot take care of everybody. You guys are going to have to take care of yourself, and you guys are going to have to figure out how to make your countries more productive and more suitable for economic development and economic growth and all of that. I think that's a perfectly legitimate thing for us to say. Even the President of the United States ought to say something like that from time to time. But to call certain parts of the world this or that, I just think it's counterproductive. I don't think it gets you anywhere. But I will tell you, the Democrats in their reaction to all of this are just totally, completely hysterical. Totally, completely hysterical. But it's a sign of things to come. I think 2018 is going to be a very partisan year. And as the economy becomes better, I think the Democrats are going to become even more hysterical in their attacks. And I just hope that President Trump, just don't give him any opportunities, don't give him any chances, or don't create any openings for them to do what they've done here in the last couple of days, because the Democrats, and unfortunately many in the media, are going to take advantage of each one of these opportunities and go after President Trump. And that's fair or unfair, but that's the way it is. Thank you for watching. We've got all of these over at YouTube. We also have them on my blog. We have them on Twitter. Have a wonderful day, everybody, and we'll talk to you later. This is Silvio Canto in Dallas.